Okay, so the camera started. Go over the front buttons first. So when it's in regular recording mode, which it is when it just starts up, this button right here, the menu button, will actually take a photo. The record button will start and stop recording. So it beeps when it's not recording to remind you that it's not recording. And then press it again, it'll start recording.
Recording, 2 channels started.
When in recording mode, this middle button will protect the video. So
Video protected.
it makes that last 10 minutes or whatever you have it set to protected. Mic will turn the mic on and off.
Voice recording disabled.
And the Wi-Fi
Voice recording enabled.
will turn, it's a long press, it will turn the Wi-Fi on or off.
Wi-Fi enabled.
Okay, and then you can turn the Wi-Fi off. So
Wi-Fi disabled.
I'm gonna go through the menu, but just note, if you turn the Wi-Fi on, connect to the hotspot, download the app, way easier than going through all of these settings, but we'll go through them real quick, just let you know what they do and show you the options. So we stop recording, and then go into the menu, and you have resolution. These buttons become your navigation buttons. So this is your back button. This will be a forward if applicable, but right now it's not. And this becomes your left button. I'm sorry, this is your left button, this is your up button, select, down button, and then right button. So we'll go down. Oh, let's go to resolution. You see your options. You got 2K front, 2K rear, 1080p front, and 1080p rear. That's your only options, no 2K front, 1080p rear. So we'll go back. Your loop recording, this is the duration of each recording. So it breaks up the recordings into, I have it set at 5. I think standard is set to 3, but I'll break it up into 5-minute blocks. Okay, back. Video bitrate, low, normal, high, maximum. I set it to high. Higher it is, the better the quality and more SD card it will use. So go back. Wide dynamic range. This sets how much white light, I think. Not sure. Exposure front and rear. Again, not sure exactly. It's camera settings, but I'm not sure what they do. Record audio, on or off. G sensor. This is to detect accidents. If you're driving and something hits you, it'll lock the video, lock that section of video from being deleted. So it won't be overwritten. Wi-Fi, you can pick 2 gig, 2.4 gigs, 5 gigs. Parking recording, you can have it do time-lapse recording while in parking mode, low bitrate recording, or event detection. So, and then the motion detection sensitivity, this is for the auto setting, so low, medium, high. And then this is your parking G sensor. So this is the impact sensor. The motion is when it sees video, it'll start recording it. The parking sensor is when it feels motion. Parking mode timer. This will delay the parking mode setting, so when the key comes off, you can have it run for 90 seconds in regular mode before going into parking mode. This might be good for like delivery drivers. Parking mode duration. This is the one I said works hand in hand with the low voltage cutoff. So you can set this to whatever you want, and it'll cut off on whatever comes first, on low voltage or duration. Time lapse, you can have the camera just do time lapse recording. So it's an option. Live video source. This is the screen. So if you're looking at the screen, how do you want to see the front camera, rear camera, rear overlaid over the front, or the front overlaid over the rear. It's a very useful feature. You can rotate rotate the rear camera so you can mount it in almost any orientation, because you also have mirror, so you can mirror the camera too. And then GPS on or off. Speed units, I set mine to miles per hour. GPS stamp, this is if you want it to have the GPS stamp on the recordings. Date stamp, same if you want the date on the recordings. And then the brand model stamp on the recordings. This is if you want to enter a license plate. So we'll just go back. Again, this one and the custom text, same thing. You can add a custom text to the recording. Oh, I just added one too. A lot easier to set up with the app. And then you have beep sounds. Again, key tones only, boot sound, or have them all off. Boot delay, you can have it wait 5 to 10 seconds before you start up the car. Language, English, or multiple languages here. So a lot of languages. Camera's dropping here a little bit. And then voice notifications. So this one, it talks to you when it starts up. You can turn that on or off. Date time. You set the date time for the timestamp. Time zone. So it'll keep the time. And it's a GMT plus or minus, whatever your time zone is. Frequency, 50 or 60 hertz. This is for the recordings. Standard is 50. It came on 50, so I left it there. Screensaver, how long you want the screen to stay on. So 1 minute, 3 minutes. Format, this is to format the SD card, so we won't go into that. And a format reminder. This, I'm not sure what this is for. And then to change everything back to default settings, you go into here. And version. So, version. Look at the version. So again, you can set everything if you don't want to use your phone. If you don't want to use your phone to set anything, you can do everything from the camera. You can install it, set it all, and never touch it. But if you use the Wi-Fi and your app, way easier to set all this. You just scroll through it, like settings on your iPhone. And then you can also download videos straight from your phone, straight from the camera to your phone, and you can do whatever you want with those. Email them, save them. So that's it. So when you're recording, I think I went through the ones when you're recording. When you're not recording, these buttons do different things too. So
voice recording disabled.
So the mic still does the mic,
Voice
but this
recording enabled.
This center button, if you do a long press, it'll take you to playback mode. So you can actually see your videos, and then you can play your videos also. So we can play this video if you wanted to.
Recording. 2 channels started.
So you can do that. And we can go back. So you can scroll through these, all the different videos. You can play, delete. So go back, and then if you did take any photos, you can also look at the photos. So, and then you can look at it, and then you can delete them if you want to. So delete the video, and then to get out of here, you just go back and then back, and you're back to your regular screen. So you can do everything from the camera, but it's a lot easier to do it from the app. So,
recording.
All right.
2 channels started.
So I'll be installing this. I'll show you how I hook it up into my Tacoma, keeping everything in the headliner, tapping into the dome light circuit. So real clean install. Yeah, so that'll be next.